perhaps it is Sunday, depending upon where you are on the globe. In a sense, happy weekend. Prayerfully, you are enjoying this afternoon, this evening, perhaps it is morning. Again, give yourselves a round of applause for making it to another day because, as we know, not everyone has, and that will be the basis of this video. The boxing world, the sports world, the world in general is waking to the sad news of boxing legend George Foreman, who passed away at the age of 76 on March 21st, 2025, which was yesterday. Now, those of you who are boxing fans, and I must admit, I've watched a rumble or two, and being from the DMV, DMV has spawned quite a few boxers, professional boxers. One notably, Big Daddy Riddick Bowe, and for some of you younger heads out there, Sean Bay Mitchell. The list goes on, but those are the ones that are close to my vicinity. George Foreman, again, known for his tenacity and resilience in the ring, but as many do, he grew up in troubled times where his biological father at the age of 2 left and caused struggle in the household. And his mother, despite all the odds, never gave up on him. He found himself in mischief, as many young people do, getting involved in unsavory behavior. So, as many young people, if they have the backing from their parents or those who want to see them strive and be pulled out of the muck and the mire, may try to get them involved in programs. And there's a particular program that potentially, in many people's optics, mine as well, if you pay attention to the story, Job Corps. Job Corps has turned the lives of many around, one to include George Foreman. And after enrolling into the Job Corps, he decided to take up a couple of trades. And it was there, according to reports, where he started to have an interest in boxing and found that he was pretty good at it. He caught the eye of several, and in Houston, as you can see in the slide right here, he won a gold medal in the heavyweight division in 1968, the home of the Summer Olympics. That achievement, that accolade helped George Foreman change his life around, and he began to have many battles in the ring, and he was known for his hard punches and several knockouts. His brute strength, coupled with the love of the sport, made him opponent to many. These are just a few of the photos. Now, according to reports, one particular fight against one named Cassius Clay, known by many now, and I'm sure as time will go on, as Muhammad Ali began the downfall, the shaking of confidence of George Foreman as he lost that fight against Muhammad Ali. That particular fight was where the coined rope-a-dope style came in. And that is where Ali would hang on the ropes and allow his opponent to unleash until they tired. That method seemed to work, and again, as I mentioned, resulted in that loss. That loss shook the confidence of George Foreman and brought back memories of a troubled past. A past he thought had gone away after his newfound love and what seemed to be an invincible trait. As time went on, he evolved, reinvented himself as a father, as a preacher, an entrepreneur, and many of us, myself included, should remember the George Foreman grill. The sales of those grills were astronomical and put him in the ranks of one of the most admired entrepreneurs. He did a brief stint back into the ring, and he will go down in history as the oldest heavyweight champion. So, ladies and gentlemen, I always speak about legacy living. What have you done? What will you do that people can look back and be proud of and remember you for? Now we know that many people in the limelight have their share of problems, especially when it comes to the media. But today we're going to remember George Foreman, who went through a troubled beginning, but triumphed in and out of the ring. Rest in power, champ. George Foreman. Gloves off, 76 years old. Thank you for tuning in. Everyone, please be safe, be well, and you know the rest. Be healthier. Until next video, bye bye for now.